Hey everybody, this is Arathis, and welcome back to Subnautica and our patron-only series. As always, let me start off by saying thank you so very much for your support, and also I hope you enjoy this video. Now, on to what's going to be an interesting episode, mainly because this could be a very short episode or a very long episode. So, here's what's going on. If you guys remember, at the end of the last episode, I was really confused as to how I was going to get cured, because I thought you got cured by, my understanding is you got cured by just saving the eggs and hatching the Emperor Leviathan's eggs. Well, I'm still infected. And I apparently made a massive mistake in leaving, because there is a known glitch, or at least there was, I don't know if the devs fixed it, where if you were impatient like my dumbass was, and you leave the aquarium, or whatever you want to call it, that the Sea Emperor is in, before you get cured, well, you will have a problem. You'll have a bad time, is what I'm getting at. Because there are these items that, I guess enzymes, that the hatchlings will hatch out. Not the Sea Emperor itself, but its babies. And if you leave, like my dumbass did, those babies will eventually leave and go through the portal I went through, hang out for a little while, and then scatter across the whole world. At which point you can go and try to find them. And I've heard of mixed results on that. Basically, if that is what's going on, and basically the cure is gone from here. Because, yeah, once those Sea Emperor Leviathan hatchlings leave, you have to go hunt all over the map to find them. And their little enzyme thing disappears from the aquarium, is the issue I've seen from here. And even if you do find them, there's been mixed results from what I read. You can either swim up to them and try to touch them, and you could get cured, or you can follow them around. Other people said that doesn't work. You have to follow them around until they basically poop out more of the enzyme. I don't know if that works, but apparently if it does, it's a really low drop rate. So my hope is maybe the devs have fixed it, because otherwise this is where this could be a really short episode or a really long episode before we can leave the planet. Because we either find the enzyme around here, which I'm not seeing it. Honestly, I don't know what it looks like either. I haven't the slightest clue what it looks like. I'm assuming, since the things poop it out, probably like an egg on the ground? Hey. God, I hate seeing it like this. I mean, it creeps me out, don't get me wrong. But it's still a sad story and a sad ending for the Sea Emperor. But yeah, like I said, I have no idea what this enzyme looks like. Maybe it's in the shells. Maybe I didn't get them. And yeah, I was over this way recently as well, because if you remember, I needed crystalline sulfur. And for those of you who might still be playing this game and don't know where it is, basically go to the Lost River. And you can do it by, if you're at this point in the game, you can do it from the portals up in the rest of the containment center, and just pop out at the portal where the ghost Leviathan's wandering around. Why are you guys glowing? Yeah, you can wander around there, and you're going to want to look under the weird foggy thing that is the river itself. You'll see the crystalline sulfur just sitting in there. Try to collect it without swimming into the little vapor or whatever the hell's actually causing Wow, I never noticed this big-ass hole over here. Interesting. Anyway. But yeah. Just make sure that if you're going to reach over there and try to get the crystalline sulfur, just don't swim into the little foggy mist or whatever the hell that makes up the river. Because it is caustic and it will do damage to you no matter what your suit you're wearing. Like your vehicles, like the prawn suit, are safe. So, yeah, that's all I needed. Because once I got that, combined it with nickel ore and my ion power cells that I'd made, the next stage of the rocket was done. And then the final stage of the rocket was stuff I already had laying around, which was the cockpit. And all I needed for the cockpit was like a computer chip, a bunch of enameled glass, well, 2 enameled glass, which I had sitting around in the base that we built the Neptune next to. And we needed, this was the most expensive piece, but we already had it. I needed the shield generator for a Cyclops. And I just ripped it out of my sub and put it on there. So, yeah, it was done that quickly. And then just for fun, I tried to see if I, could trigger everything. And yeah, it's like, nope, you're not cured. You have to... I was kind of curious if there was like a bad ending you could blow yourself up. Nope, they won't even let you launch till you take out the quarantine enforcement platform. So that's what we're doing, and I am very concerned. I've seen nothing that can even be considered an enzyme, at least not at ground level. Maybe it's floating? I see fish. I see oddly colored fish. Why are you guys glowing? What the hell is that? Floating bubbles. Oh my god, thank god. I don't have to... Oh. Oh, what the hell is that doing? The hell? Get off! Get off! Get away! Did that just seep into my body? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Did that do it? Oh, thank God.
No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
Okay, so it looks like the devs did fix it. The enzyme does stick around even if you're an idiot like me and leave before getting cured. Be like, ooh, an open portal, let's go. So, thankfully, the devs fixed it. Yeah. And it just lingers about now. So I guess that means I can go turn off the gun now? And yeah, I completely misunderstood the whole thing. I thought, honestly, what I thought is the cure, because they mentioned it was an enzyme. I thought this cure was like basically secreted by the Sea Emperor and the hatchlings just into the water. And over time, just by virtue of me being in the water, I'd be healed. But that is apparently not how it works. And then when I was looking for the enzyme to touch, I kind of assumed it would be laying on the ground like everything else in this game that you drop, or that gets dropped out of creatures, like the teeth from the stalkers, like the materials you drop, like eggs. But no, I completely misunderstood there as well. Alright. To this thing. Yep, this is where we want to be. Hell yes, we are cured. Alrighty. We're not going anywhere yet, because there's more to do. I would imagine. Let's see if we can turn off the gun now. I mean, the whole thing is it detected the virus, or bacteria, did it say? Bacteria. And when we first came to the control room of the gun, which I hope is in this direction, looks like. When we first came to the control room of the gun, it basically refused to shut down because it detected that we were contaminated when it stabbed me. Let's go find out. This looks like a portal room. Is it the gun? Oh yeah, no, it's over here. Cool. Yeah, I'm just glad we didn't have to fuck off and survey the entire area for baby Leviathan, Sea Emperor Leviathans. That would have taken forever. You imagine how hard they would be? Especially since I have no idea where they go. They're small and they each go to different biomes. You're gonna stab me again, aren't you? Again, I like that we're dodging it. What purpose did that serve, dude? No need to punch the machine. Yeah, this got dark real fast. What's that noise? Oh no, you don't be making no random ass noises. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Is some shit gonna try to kill me in here now? Please don't. I've been through enough crap on this planet. Let me into my safe, warm sub. That nothing could ever hurt me in. I know that's not true, but it's what I choose to believe. You know what? It's dark out. Maneuvering around this island in the dark with this big-ass sub is not the smartest of ideas. But yeah, those random noises, I would appreciate not hearing those.
Engine powering up.
Oh, let's go take a look at our Neptune escape rocket. That's 500 meters through, so basically completely through the island. You can't get me in here, Warper. I hear those roars in the deep. I know there be Leviathans. Let's go to the surface. I want to see my Neptune rocket from a distance. Which, all things considered, was not very hard to build. The only issue was finding, honestly, most of the materials we needed, like kyanite and, what was it called? Kyanite, crystalline sulfur, and nickel, were all in the Lost River, which you could teleport through if you went through those portals back there. So it really wasn't hard getting what you needed. Yay! We can get out of here. Get out of this misbegotten planet. At which point, I imagine we have a gigantic bill to pay Altera if they've really been douchey enough to, you know, if they've really been douchey enough to add up all the materials we used. I saw that glow over there. I don't know what it was, but I saw it. Now, here's hoping Altera is smart enough. Because, you know, you imagine we're going to escape. They're not going to... What the... That's interesting. Okay. Alright, this is bugging me. Let's at least sink down below the surface a little bit.
Engine powering up.
There we go. Sound the horn one last time.
Engine powering down.
Shut everything off. Preserve power. Even though this has got some ion power cells, it's fine. But yeah, I imagine Altera is going to want to come to this planet when they're like, hey, alien species with high levels of technology beyond anything we've ever seen. They left ruins. And I imagine they're going to want to come back here anyway. Why are you telling me? I'm about to say, it's like, there's your prawn suit. Your Cyclops doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, you imagine they'll want to come do that, get the raw resources, learn about this planet, probably rape it for all it's worth. They seem like that type of corporation. Salvage this. And yeah, when they do, there's a nice Seamoth there, a base there, and a massive sprawling base there. So hopefully they make use of it. Wouldn't that be cool? If there was a, you know, I know Below Zero is coming out, but hell, by the time this video goes up on our Patreon page, Below Zero will probably have been out for a little while. I'd imagine about a month or two. I don't actually know what its current release date is right now, but as of recording this, Below Zero isn't out. Then again, I have been binging the hell out of this game. Now, I just think it'd be cool coming back to this planet, but not to a different biome like Below Zero. Ooh, that looks cool, those clouds. But coming back to explore this area, and then the game reading your save data, and you're able to find your old base and stuff. That would just be cool. Oh, this dude's base. Yeah, look at this thing. This thing is gorgeous. Let's go. So yeah, when I first built this, I had to come over here and hit these switches to get it ready. I am confused as to why there's storage. I mean, there's no reason to take anything with me. The engines. Look at that beautiful thing. All right. We are cured. The gun's turned off. Let us go. Ooh, I'm excited. Please don't let this blow up.
Ready to launch on your command, Captain.
Yeah, please don't let this blow up.
Launch in 10, 9, 8.
You guys are gonna want to move.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Time capsule jettisoned.
Yeah, they wanted me to put some materials in that and launch it out, which I did. I put in some ion cubes and kyanite. I guess that goes into other people's games to potentially be found. And that's what I was finding.
Caution. Approaching orbital debris.
Oh, that's why you wanted the Cyclops shield. Oh god, not again. Not again. Okay, good, you learned. Deflect that shit.
Orbital debris field clear. Performing gravity turn maneuver.
Look at that little island right there.
Confirm destination.
And that looks like
coordinates.
yeah, look at these islands.
Nearest interstellar phase gate.
There are islands dotting all over this place. Well, 2.
Engaging ion boosters in 3, 2,
Oh,
1.
there's the... Oh, this is cool. Oh, yeah, but there was the ice area that the Below Zero is going to take place in. Very, very cool.
What is a wave without
Huh?
the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
Sure. And I'm sorry about how things ended for you. And the rather shitty life you had. But we got your offspring out there, and that's what matters, right? Maybe by pooping out that stuff, they can cure the whole planet of that virus or bacteria. Alright, well, I gotta say, I greatly enjoyed this game. It was horrifying, especially when you're first going into the deeper areas and meeting the big creatures. After a while, though, those big creatures obviously don't scare you anymore. You find out how really easy it is to dodge them and deal with them. But yeah, there's always that feeling when you're not in a vehicle, when you're not in the sea moth or anything else, where you are just feel so exposed and bloody terrified. I know I did. But here we are. So, with that, I am all out of time for this game, and also there's nothing else to play. We'll see if there's a little after credit scene. But for now, again, thank you all so very much for your support, and I will have a poll up on the Patreon site soon for you guys to decide, help me decide what game we're going to play next as a Patreon series. So please make sure to check that out. You know, so we can make sure we get games up there that you guys are most interested in playing. Well, at least out of the ones I have. And yeah, this was an absolute blast, and I will definitely be seeing you guys when Below Zero comes out. Or at least, you know, it won't be out completely by the time this goes up. It'll be in its beta thing, but still, you know what I mean.
Welcome home to Alterra.
Oh.
Permission to land will be granted once you have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.
Oh, you bastards.